everybody! Welcome to the stream! Hi, how is everybody doing? And today, it's comic time! Yay! But, you see? You see the days in the calendar? You see what time it is? Something is missing. Something is clearly missing. And you know what is missing? Come on. I did this last year. Come on. Yay! It's time. It's time to be absolutely festive, yes. Oh my god, and again, the horns are not fitting the camera. Come on. I need to change my setup in order for my horns to be seen. Yes. Yes, I have to do this. Just for the bit. But yes, it's comic time. Oh my god, bees! Have you read my comic? Have you read my comic? I actually went up yesterday and then I updated all my links. So let me just bring up the comment for all the links to my ongoing comic. Yes, you have right now over 170 pages to read. It is 5 years worth of work. Over 5 years worth of work right now. So fast. But yeah, today it's comic time. Brand new page. Yes, I need some Christmas playlists right now, like for real. But themes music it is right now. Yeah, I am sorry for Titar not streaming, you know, but given the fact that right now, when it's winter, you know, because stupid Arizona, it's not like changing the time. Like, okay, maybe Arizona is not stupid for changing the time, but it's stupid for not changing the time where everybody else is changing the time. You know what I mean? And this is stupid because for half of the year, I stream at the exact same time slot as Titar, and I miss his whole streams. Unless I finish like streaming earlier because I feel like not good, or I finish just earlier, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, but this sucks. So you know, so this is one of the few years, one of the few like times where, you know, Titar can attend my stream, like his community can attend my stream. I can like, you know, fully be there for my community and for my people, and not be like, oh my god, I will miss Titar's stream like soon. You know, I know there are always VOD, but you know, it is different in VOD and in live. So yeah, so I will try after the stream also hopping voice chat on the server, or at least like to listen to the interaction, because I like doing this, you know, listen to this bantering. But yeah, I have a couple of files. Don't worry, I usually have a couple of files open at all times to remind myself what kind of projects I you know need to do. Oh, thank you. Like I suck at self promotion, and I feel like I'm so fresh at the server that being like, hey, you know, come read my comic, you know, will feel like disingenuine, because it would seem like, oh, I joined the server only to, you know, peddle your shit, you know. And you know, I know it might rub the people the wrong way, but yeah. So yeah, so thank you for like you are like going blindly, linking the comic like blindly, and you haven't even read this. Fair warning, the version on Meko.ink is in Polish. Other versions are in English. Other sites are in English. Namikomi hosts both English and Polish versions. and Namikomi is slightly delayed than everywhere else. Yeah. So my comic right now, page 53 of chapter 4. Oh my god. I really hope to finish this chapter by the time of the 6th anniversary of the comic, which, by the way, I need to come up with the concept for the 6th anniversary mini comic, because I do the mini comics for the anniversary. So yeah. Also, I have so many whips around me, like bees. You don't know how many work in progress like pictures and artwork I have around me at all times. I have this Excel spreadsheet for those. And also type in. This is only part of my whip list. This is only part of my whip list because after some time I stopped updating it. But these are the sketches of artworks that I want to finish, and you can actually, through the channel point, redeem me working on one of those or working on something that you will describe. Like, if you describe, oh, I want you to work on like spring picture right now, you know, you bet I will find a spring themed picture, something in my whip list. You know, you don't even need to link it specifically, because for sure there will be something like there. So yeah, so I have lots of stuff. I have some traditional stuff. I still haven't finished those. There is underneath, there is my Sims notebook. There is the comic I just unpacked. There are prints that I need to sort. There is my keyboard that I unplugged so I can plug my tablet. There are four whips that you can see right here at the top, but there are also 2 secret Santas that I need to work on. I'm not showing them there because, you know, the names of the file will like give it away, and I don't want this because, you know, it's supposed to be secret. And yeah, a lot of stuff. Underneath, I have my Sims notebook because, not gonna lie, lately I've been not feeling great. Like, I was not only busy IRL, but also I feel like not great physically. Like, I feel nauseous, my head hurts, and well, at times like this, I like go for the lowest level of risk. So I boot up The Sims 4. I know, forgive me, father, because I have simmed in The Sims 4. Yeah. Write this in the freaking quotes. I need to make a pictures with my quotes. Some of them are funny. Okay, so this page, I actually have, because this is how I work, I have all the text and bubbles and lettering done, and now I have done all the background. Yes, I did, of course. I did this last stream. So now we have like the foreground. So this is the thumbnail, this is my sketch, and this like shows where the characters are, what is their like body language. I write the dialogue here, you know, the panel layout, and yeah, and time to do something with them. So what I have done before the last, yeah, I have done this even the last stream. Okay, so because the angle of this scene is the same as in previous page, I just downloaded the picture from the previous page. You know, I transform it so, you know, the armchair is in the same location, so it helps me to show the proportions of the characters and where are they located, you know, at the same time. So I know to draw Ernest's dad here in the, you know, here just by the edge of the page, you know. So yeah, So this is what I'll be working on today. I will be pretty much tracing and copy pasting like line art from like previous page to help me speed up the work. You know, this whole scene is more into like dialogue and characters' expressions rather than anything else. So I am okay with like copy pasting some stuff, you know. In some cases, even though I copy paste, I don't feel like good. Like I don't feel like the effect is doing this. So I am like, even though I sometimes copy paste, I still redraw the panel, like the panel, or at least like some elements of the panel, so it will fit it better. Yeah. Hi Milo. What's up, my baby? Oh my god, he needs to go to a groomer, but it's a winter and I don't want to send him to groomer when it's winter. So yes, we want to keep his coat a little bit longer for the winter. Oh my god, Discord, I have not like muted Discord after yesterday. You know, because I was on voice chat, so yeah, so I had to unmute it. What's going on? My god. Beats, what have you tagged me in? Oh my god, but your art is pretty good, like it has to be like, you know, it requires some skill to go stylistic like that, you know? Which is something that I sometimes like don't go that like, but oh my god, I will cry, I will hug. Yeah. What's going on in here? Oh yeah, I was tagged in the oh my god, in the monthly challenges. Yep, the new colors of the month on my server. Not my server, but this is my webcomic creators server for Polish webcomic creators. Yeah. Oh my god. What? What? There is a freaking Sims 4 kit. So you know, the freaking $5 one that has like 5 objects, you know, with like SpongeBob freaking objects of all the things. Like, bruh. Like, come on. Like, come on. And people are like, oh my god, some of the objects, people say they look like worse than, they look like baby's first CC object. Oh my god. What the heck? Like, I know there will be market for someone like this. Oh my god, I know, I'm like derailing the stream. Oh my god, this is like, I don't know if it's the worst of the best. Like, I honestly, I did not grow up with Nickelodeon. So I have absolutely no emotional attachment to SpongeBob or anything like this, you know? Or any like Nickelodeon series for that matter. So yeah. So I'm like, you know, I'm like, why? Like, you really run out of the ideas. Like, and also, like, who likes SpongeBob nowadays? Like, millennials who plays The Sims 4 or what? Okay, let me actually at least, like, quickly sketch the placement of the arms. No, I don't need your damn SpongeBobs or whatever. Like, I swear, the only like episode of SpongeBob I watched as a kid was when I accidentally stumbled upon like a German one. I don't know how. I don't know why there was a German SpongeBob episode like airing, but I remember this one vividly. It was an episode where oh my god, I wanted to say Skalmar, which is the Polish name for Squidward. So where Squidward was like, "Oh, screw you! I'm going to be an astronaut!" Like, and Squid's Krabby, not Krabby Patty, quits Krusty Krab, and then he goes like, "Oh my god, that beast!" Like we were like recently even like talking Germany and stuff, yesterday, and he became a hobo. Pretty much, like he became homeless, like dirty homeless and stuff. And SpongeBob like meets him after some time, and he's like, oh, what are you doing, Kalmar? What are you doing, Squidward? Oh, bist du ein Astronaut? and Squidward is like, nein, ich bin kein Astronaut. Ich bin nicht Astronaut. And he just got agitated because SpongeBob was like, oh my god, you became this like have like this dream occupation, while Squidward is like clearly like sleeping in a freaking cardboard box. And Squidward goes like, nein, ich bin ein Lump. And I don't know why I remember that, why it was shown on the TV, and I saw it even like at my aunt's. And my aunt has no business having like any German channels. I don't know which season was it. I was like 13 at the time, and it stuck with me like, nein, SpongeBob, ich bin ein Lump. You know. So yeah, so this is my only SpongeBob experience. This and like all the cartoon reviewers who are reviewing like the best and worst of SpongeBob, and also like the whole every person who like makes clay sculptures, they also make sculptures with SpongeBob. So and also there is one person on YouTube who is obsessed with the dandelion Crayola crayon pencil. Dandelion Crayola crayon was discontinued in 2017, and it was her favorite Crayola color, and she has the whole like wall of crafts, and she has like over 500 like Crayola dandelion crayons, and she makes also SpongeBob crafts. So I am only familiar like with SpongeBob through osmosis, SpongeBob. Yeah. So yeah, I know I am derailing the stream. Like, if like, please listen. There is one title of the Master Derailer. Like, I know because I made him a diploma of Master Derailer. You need to find my mod and subscriber Marchant. He makes me derail the stream like no other. So you need to find him. You need to fight him for the title of Master Derailer. Because, oh my god, I swear, I just checked Discord. I just glanced on Discord where I was muting it. And I got like blasted with the freaking Sims 4 X SpongeBob like collab that no one freaking asks for. Like, the list of things no one asked for in the Sims 4 is so damn big. Like, starting from this freaking Star Wars TM, Journey to Batuu TM, expansion pack to The Sims 4 TM, Come on, nobody asked for this. Literally, nobody asked for this. You know, yeah. Quick sketch. Actually, in this pose, yeah, Nest needs to be, yeah, this is my character Ernest. I shorted him to Nest. This is canon, so yeah, so I just like talk about my characters with their shorter name. Because yeah, please, you need to check my mug. You need to check my mug. Like, I know you don't see my mug right here because I'm right-handed, but the design is on the other side, so I need to grab it with my left hand, which is my useless hand. But yeah, in true #1 original character mom fashion, I talk to my characters in their shortened name. Yeah. So yeah. This is like I bought this on Redbubble like a couple of years ago, and the Redbubble sent the design like upside down, and it was like my first time I had to like dispute anything. This was scary. It is real! Oh my god, it is real! I will send you. The EA, it's on EA.com, bees! I will DM you this. This is real! New SpongeBob Kids and limited time bundle available this December 4. Like, this is like the real deal. Hashtag not sponsored, hashtag not affiliated, hashtag don't buy from EA, especially considering their buyout that is involving the Trump family and the Saudi Arabia. This is all around like bad. Like, I haven't bought like any like expansion pack for like, I don't know which one of the expansion packs I have, like it's the recent one, but I refuse to collect The Sims 4, given the state the game it is, and the sole fact that it has like 100 paid DLCs, over 100 paid DLCs, like I refuse. I draw a freaking line. Like, yes, I can collect the whole Sims 1 in the boxes because it's 6 packs. You know, I can collect the Sims 2 because freaking nostalgia. Sims 2 is my freaking game. You know, I played this since the freaking premiere. I can collect the Sims 3, some of the boxes of the expansion packs that I find like interesting, but the Sims 4, nah, bro. Yeah, this is real. And also, if you look at the renders, the pictures that are here, they humanize SpongeBob, Squidward, and Patrick. They humanized them, and I don't know, they look like as freaky as those Sims 4 imaginary friends from the last expansion pack. Like, oh my god, those imaginary friends look hideous. Like starting from this orange guy, ending with this knockoff of the freaking Rainbow Dash. Like, come on. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, so I wanted to just so he needs to be a little bit upright. So Nest needs to be a little bit upright. So his neck would be like here. Like, he's standing up while sitting, but you know what I mean. He's standing up for himself and be like, nah, like, in no way, like, I am like being wait, maybe I will also show him like, you know, like a thumb like going to him, like, because if I recall correctly, he's saying like, oh yeah, My backpack must have been like in the air on its own, and the fairies called me fat. You know, like it's absolutely like no one's fault. Yeah. So yeah, so I need to like mark at least like where his collar is. Like yeah. But since he's slightly up, like it needs to be okay. I can show a bit of collarbone. You know, just to show that his collar is not properly buttoned, because bro just got into the freaking physical fight. Like, of course he won't be like absolutely. He won't be like straight up. You know, looking all nice and like clean. It is dumb. It is like dumb. Like I wouldn't mind. Like it kind of reminds me of the Katy Perry pack, like Katy Perry's Sweet Treats pack that was for The Sims 3, and it's like lost gem. And kind of because of this, like everybody wants this, and it's expensive as heck in second-hand market. But not gonna lie, like I am not a stranger to themed like packs, because guess what? City creators were doing this since like the Sims 1 era. If you look at the parsimonious.org, this is like one of the uh, like OG pages for the custom content for The Sims 1 as well. Not only The Sims 2, but The Sims 1. And they have like a lot of like weird, whimsy, fantasy, over the top, like CC packs and like furniture sets and outfit sets completed with like NPCs and stuff. Uh, like with NPC friendly like stuff, like that you don't use anywhere else. Like it is only if you like to play with fantasy and fairies and nothing else, you know. So I understand this. Like there were also like a lot of CC packs, like on Mod The Sims, people were recreating cartoon characters and making like objects. Like I am not a stranger to this, like, you know. Ooh. Ooh, listen, like I couldn't like I have a safe where I participate in these login events, you know. I couldn't participate in the last one because on this safe I have no children. So I'm using only my adult sim for this. So I couldn't participate in this. But hmm 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 uh yeah. hmm. I will think about it. I will think about it. But bees. I wanted to express it on your Discord, but like I am not like I've been playing like Sims for like on and off for the past like week. Like it's like for me it's kind of like for when I don't have like big like uh the gameplay that requires a lot of my brain power, you know. Mm, but if there is one thing that will make me go back and stream The Sims 4, is doing the ugly house challenge. I am waiting for this ugly freaking house. Yes, yes, yes. We should do a Sims 4 collab 100%. Wait, let me show you something. Let me show you something. I collabed with Szczęśliwy Ziemniak. Szczęśliwy Ziemniak is a Polish creator. She mostly like streams like I want to say she mostly streams Sims, but she also streams sometimes horror games, but mostly she's focused on The Sims 2 and The Sims 3. And I was collabing with her. when she was introducing me to The Sims 3, because I played The Sims 3, like I have my box of The Sims like of The Sims 3 base game from 2009. It was a hell to install, because origin and stuff, great. And yeah, but I got to make it work. I installed some, um, expansion packs. Yes, I installed some expansion packs even. I kind of enjoy The Sims 3 and maybe it's because of the storyline that I came up with. Like, I'm pretty much playing with a knockoff version of famous characters, and I appreciate and I welcome for once the chaos that is The Sims, like in general. So I have like a Timu version of Ash Ketchum, whose name is like Ash Hines, because from Pokemon, and he's like his aspiration is to be the arc builder, so to get like 2 of each kind of animals, And I also have the Timu version of Fluttershy from My Little Pony, the humanized Fluttershy. So she's like this hippie goth who was living like for a year in Russia. This is basically the gist. So we were collabing on this because I haven't touched The Sims 3 since 2009 because I bought it once. My laptop could barely handle it. I got confused by the open world and by the building, and I loved building. So it was like a big turn-off for me. And I never played it again up until like recently. And so I have already like played it on 2 streams, The Sims 3 on 2 streams. So yeah, but this is a segue to me to tell you that I actually have made the setup for collabing. So this is her like mascot and my mascot. So and I have set it up so I have her PNG tuber avatar, on a Discord call, activated by voice. So yeah, so we can do this. I have the stuff. So yeah, I have the stuff. I don't know how to handle the actually animated VTuber, the one you have, but PNG tuber I can do. Ooh, a cat dog outfit? Oh my god. Wait. Don't make me boot up The Sims 4 right now. Is it right now? Wait, I need to read. Accept. Okay. Okay, week 1. Okay, we have earmuffs. Okay. We don't have earmuffs in the game, if I recall correctly. Okay. The boots, the mittens. Okay. There is like this is for the business and hobbies, right? There is like various objects that only apply if you have the expansion pack, right? Am I seeing this right? I don't have business and hobbies because I refuse to buy any more packs. But okay, hoodies look nice. They look fun, and the open shirt. I have a scene. I actually Nest here, my character, walks in will walk, not right now in the story, but in a very short term and canonically, he walks in an open buttoned t-shirts with patterns. Oh my god, they look kinda good. And they have Holly. They have Holly on top. If I see right. Oh my god. December 16? Okay. I need to check my schedule. My stream schedule. I have stream plans. Let me see. I actually planned for Minecraft to play Minecraft because I played Minecraft or The Sims 4 or The Sims 3 in this slot. Let me check. What is my plan? Stream plan. Stream plan for. Let me already eat the November from here. Yeah, eat. God damn it! It's on 9th. I have Minecraft on 9th. On 16th, it's traditional art. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday even. Crappers. And of course, I wouldn't be able to fulfill everything because it unlocks with each week. Which sucks. Where it is? Where the login? It's a login event. So you don't even need to be till January 11. Crappers! On January 13th, I planned for Sims 4 stream. God damn it! I need to play it in my own time then. I need to play it in my own time. Rappers. Okay. But yeah. Oh my god. Beast and Bees, you will need to fight for being the master derailer. Let me tell you. But yeah, but we need to collab. We absolutely need to collab. Let me just quickly. I pretty much need to sketch this face from scratch, you know, for it to properly like sit. Sit on the face and, you know, to properly like to give a proper like body language. I need to sketch it from scratch pretty much. And I elevated a freaking highlight of it. It's like year 2030. I don't know, I have streams from 2018 and I want to make highlights from them, but I'm so freaking lazy and I hate listening to my voice. I need to actually like listen, like I need to listen to my own streams at 2 times speed in order to be able to like deal with the dead air and huge amount of dead air that sometimes is on my stream, unfortunately, and also to deal with my voice. I hate the sound of my voice in recording. Like for my work recently, I had to like record a tutorial on how to use a new feature on our website, and yeah. I hate my voice. Like, and I had to edit this, and it was like, oh my god, it was bad. Yeah. It was bad. Your voice is fine. Like yeah. Yeah. But we need to collab, like, absolutely. Like, find a time slot, even I can like make it a little bit later or earlier or later, you know, to have like longer, because I usually stream for 2 hours, but we can make it a special like feature, you know. I don't know what I will be doing, what we will be doing though. You know, do you have like, we'll figure it out, you know, on privately, but if you have like any ideas for that, like, I am absolutely open. Oh my god. In The Sims 4? Because, you know, in The Sims 2, like, I can do this. I don't know how well I can do this in The Sims 4. Like, I've played like already like couple hundred hours in The Sims 4, but I'm not sure how I am doing like, oh, in The Sims 2, yes! Oh my god, yes, yes, yes! What do you have right now? What is your Sims 2 setup right now? Like, do you have like any like, do you want to play like challenges or a casual gameplay or rags to riches, or like, do you have like preference onto like gameplay? Do you prefer like playing with your like your like the families that you've made yourself, or with pre-mates? Okay, let me quickly jot down. Addie will be snooping a bit and be like, what are you talking about my son? What you talking about my son? Huh? Huh? I think this will be good. Let me quickly get, there's some here. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what content you're talking about, because apart from, I mean, because when it comes to build and buy objects, there are like, unlike The Sims 4, when you have like some objects that you unlock like with careers, you only have like select objects from The Sims 2. The clubs and the supernatural stuff. Okay. So yeah, supernatural stuff, pretty much you need to go through gameplay or through mods. I don't know what about clubs, because The Sims 2 have like the social gatherings options from the nightlife, and you can also, like, when it comes to dance clubs, you can set them as a business. Yeah, there are witches. There are witches in the game. Yeah, you need to tell me a lot, because I can like show you like from some tips, like, or some funny stuff you can do in Create a Sim, because there is a glitch you can abuse to make absolutely like wonderful Sims. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Okay, got it. Like, it happens to me like so often when you have like a scene like hyper fixate on stuff, and just even when skilling with just regular skilling, because each hobby is connected to the skills. There are 10 hobbies, but 7 skills in Sims 2. So some skills are connected to more than one hobbies, and depending on what action you do to increase this skill, this is the hobby you also increase. So for example, my Sims all are in the gaming club. Why? Because instead of making them look through telescope, I make them play chess, which is like the cheapest option to build logic. And this increases the game enthusiasm in this hobby. And so usually from my experience, if a sim is doing only skilling through this one object, usually one skill point corresponds roughly to around one enthusiasm point. So for example, if your sim like is playing chess like and gained like 5 points of logic only through playing chess, usually by the 5th point they get the invitation to the club, to the gaming club, provided that you do nothing but chess, you know, for the skilling. Same with other skills, like I have sims that are so much into fitness just because they have the freaking machine in the gym machine in the room, and they already need to, you know, skill for their work, you know. There are some objects that are exclusive in The Sims 2 for community lots. Like, even from the base game, espresso bar. The espresso bar, like clothing cracks. So, you know, in Sims 2, like, okay, in Sims 1, you couldn't buy any clothes. Like, when you buy a wardrobe, it already, like, has, like, a few selected, like, clothes for your Sims body shape, because even if it's not, like, explicitly shown, Sims 1 has body shapes, you know? To compare the body shape of Bob Newby to the body shape of Mortimer Goth in The Sims 1, you know? And this also, like, limits the clothes that you get in wardrobe. You get, like, some selected clothes, and you can go and buy clothes for, like, if I remember correctly, in the hot days, you can buy pajamas and swimwear and winter wear if you have vacation / on holiday expansion pack. You can get, like, clothes here, but in The Sims 2, you only get clothes that are shipped in the Create a Sim. So if you need to buy more clothes or change the clothes throughout the life of the sim, or if your kid grew up to a teenager in absolutely hideous clothes, you send them to a community lot to buy clothes, because clothing cracks and fitting rooms are only in the community lots. And fitting rooms have also this one perk, because this is the only base game way in which you can do public woohoo. Yes, this game is raunchy like that. So yeah, I try to remember from the top of my head the other, like, things you can have on your community lot. Everything connected to the restaurant, even with open for business, which allows you to have, like, some stuff from community lots at your home lot. You cannot have restaurant on your home lot without mods. So yeah, so that. So everything connected to restaurants which is shipped with nightlife. If I remember correctly, nightlife. Yes. Listen, I roughly remember when everything in Sims 2 was shipped, in which expansion pack is each, like, feature. So yeah. The stuff the vending machines, they come in apartment life. They are only on the community lots. if I recall correctly. There was something also from the nightlife that was also on a community lot, and I don't remember what. But yeah, there are some objects that are only tied to community lots, for sure. For sure. Not necessarily, like the ability to have your own business is only in one expansion pack. The base game really required you to, in order like to, okay, maybe if you want to meet a lot of new themes, or if you really want to buy, for example, jewelry and perfume, you can buy only on community lots. Jewelry shipped with Bon Voyage and perfume shipped with Nightlife. So this is not an emphasis. Like you can still have like a 9-to-5 job in The Sims 2, and not do the home business, or even like own a business lot, like own a community lot. And you can still like have the need to actually go outside and buy stuff and meet other Sims, like, Same. Yeah, same. But for me, like, especially in the base game, up until the open for business was shipped, like, there was an incentive, if you need to buy a cell phone, you need to go to community lot, in vanilla game without mods. So there was incentive, like in nightlife, there was incentive because usually your Sims were too poor, like, to actually own a bowling alley, or go to play poker, or go to karaoke, so there were like a lot of like community, nightlife was centered around like also going out on a date, going out to eat, and going out having fun with your social group. There is an ability to form a social group in nightlife and actually invite them on outings like somewhere else just to have fun, which is like a feature that not many people like remember about, and I honestly also don't use this that much. But yeah, you can do this. To get your friends on an outing, invite someone on a date outside. So up until like when you have business and you have a home business, like all the Sims flock to you. But if you don't have a home business, like usually there are some walk-bys. Sometimes you bring someone from work, so there is a way to make friends this way, but there is like this added incentive to actually like go out and actually like buy something and like see what's up in the neighborhood, So yeah. I try to think what else. Like with Bon Voyage, it says that we have hotels. So there are things, hotels, you cannot get hotels, set up a hotel in here. Going out with, like, making friends? Having to call them to maintain relationship? No texting? Yeah, there is no texting in the Sims too. No text? Like, ew! Yeah. Yeah, I try to remember what else. Okay, in free time, like if you don't have like an ability to have your object. Okay, in free time there are no like sensitive like objects that are not community lots, but yeah, cave is grass. Yeah, it has, for better or worse. Like, yeah, there are some like things like they are like either locked only to be on community lots or like hotel lots, which are like sort of like, this is like, from the game's perspective, this is like a community lot that was turned into hotel, which is like a different type of the lot. But yeah, there are like objects that are only tied to like certain types of lots. Apart from residential, but you cannot get like in vanilla game without like mods or custom content. You know, what I also wanted to say. But I also wanted to say that community lots are also important for when your sim is, for example, too poor, or you're not crazy enough, or you don't have enough space to put, for example, a whole freaking ice rink on your home lot. Or you know, hot springs, or a pool, or a pool table, or a bowling alley, or a sauna. You know, this is where like community lots, like where they are needed. Like there, like you can make a lot that is only a roller rink, and it's enough, you know, to fill the Sims needs for, you know, skating. So yeah. So for me, The Sims 2. Why The Sims 2 is better? For one, like it may be kinda nostalgia, but for 2, like for me, it's like the good balance of like micromanagement. Wait, let me turn this off. Turned off this layer for a moment. It's a good like balance of like unpredictability and micromanagement and like both wacky and also realistic stuff that I can get. You can! But you need a lot of money for that. And space. Like, not gonna lie, I have one, like, bees. In my last Sims stream, I was in this, like, not so berry family where there are lots of aliens. You know? Where there are lots of aliens. Do you remember this house? With 5 dogs and 3 toddlers that turned into children, and everybody is part alien. Yes. I need to show you how to get aliens the easy way. The easy vanilla way. This is important. Yeah, it will be babies first Empreg. Bees first Empreg. Yeah. This family has a basement, and actually in the basement I put the roller ring in there. Because one sim was like, because in this like family, like I lately want to play The Sims 2 the way I have never played before. You know, and use stuff I have not like done before and used before. So this is why, for example, they have a freaking roller ring. Yeah, but I think it was the time. Around the time, like, well, first off, aliens. Straight from the base game, you know? I mean, I know that in Living Large, I think in The Sims 1, the telescope was introduced and you could be abducted by aliens, but there were no repercussions. unless you got late for work because of that. So this is why, like, you could get fired because of that if you missed your work before. But in Sims 2, areas shift from the base game, and I think it was like in 2004. This was this time where there were a lot of like the X-Files were, and like the whole conspiracy around the Area 51 was still like kind of fresh in the pop culture, and aliens were kind of also in this like this Y2K aesthetic. Yeah, exactly. So this is, and they were shaped in the base game. In The Sims 3, they are shaped with seasons. I don't know why. And in The Sims 4, we've Get to Work. Double, I don't know why. I still am mad that Sims 4, like, put careers like a freaking policeman and doctor/physician behind a paywall. Come on. Like, come on. The things that are like essential for the society to work, you know? So yeah, at this time, like when the Sims 2 were shipped, like it was like marketing for the Sims 2 was very raunchy, but it was also like the time between like 90s, 20 and 2000s where it was like for the controversy, like the marketing was really in for the controversy and tried to make the games look actually cool and not a nerd thing, I mean, we're talking about, well, okay, when you're working in like with people and someone asks such a stupid question, you really question if they are from the same planet as you. I understand. I sometimes need to answer stupid questions too. So yeah. 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 Anyway, no, but talking about the beginnings of The Sims 4 and how much content was cut, like it makes me angry that sometimes someone wanted to get money from that, And truth to be told, I bought The Sims 4 like, actually I bought the base game with like the cats and dogs bundle. Not that long ago. Honestly, not that long ago. So I was not in here in The Sims 4 since the beginning. Like, I was vaguely, like, I vaguely know, like, what the major updates were, that they finally added pools, they finally added basements, they finally added toddlers, they finally added family trees. The fact that you have a life simulation game without a freaking family tree. Bruh. What are we even talking about? Yeah. In The Sims 2, it's with apartment life, which, for one, which you may think it doesn't make any sense, but on the other hand, this was the last expansion pack for The Sims 2, and I think they wanted to add the things that they haven't, like, thought about before, Also, speaking of making magic, yes, I'm keeping the horns off. Let me show you something, wait. Let me show you something. I was on a garage sale recently. I was on a garage sale. And as a kid, I did not have all the expansion pack for The Sims 1. I had only the packs that I got like in these like 2 years of me playing The Sims 1. So like I know I got like Pets, Superstar and Vacation. And the rest I like borrowed from a friend who was living in the same apartment complex, and she was also playing The Sims. So we were like, doing magic and turning one game into 2 games. But it was the time. It was like a very wild time in Poland, especially, like 90s and 2000s, heyday for piracy. So, and I am on a quest to actually like complete stuff in boxes and have like legal collection, and also have, to have legal collection, to have like a nice like shelf in the future for all my Sims games and stuff. And on a garage sale, I got this. I didn't have Making Magic as a kid. I got this. It costed me $5. And even though I'm in Poland, this is like, I don't know if this is the UK version. Even, I don't know where there's one guy who is like every month on the garage sale, because we have garage sale. My mall hosts garage sale. My nearby mall hosts monthly garage sales, and there is one guy who always comes, and he has like thousands of games on different systems, and every time I'm here I'm able to snag like an expansion pack that I have not had, like in the box, and I want to have boxes. So yeah, I didn't know that the Making Magic was shipped on 2 discs. Like, for me, every like Sims 1 expansion pack like was shipped on 1 disc only. In The Sims 2, when I started with The Sims 2, like in 2004, like of course the base game 4 discs, 4 CD discs, or 1 DVD disc in release. Yes. And like subsequent when they switched to DVD drive, I think around seasons they switched to DVD drive, because university, nightlife, open for business for sure had 2 discs, 2 CD discs as an expansion pack. So this was a norm for me, like at the beginning of The Sims 2, like lifespan and official re-releases. But to see a Sims 1 expansion pack on 2 discs, it was so strange. And yes, this is like, the full copy, like with the manual. We love manuals. Oh my god, I've read the Superstar manual, and also in the manual, in the supers for the Superstar. I don't have it on me right now. My Superstar copy is in different box. It's not on me right now. But in the manual, it said what things you can do at what star level. So yeah, so you could just, go there. Yeah, snag this record for five like US dollars. For me it is like 20 PLN. 20 PLN. Polish zlotys, Polish gold. It is very content heavy. But yeah, but I got Making Magic before, earlier on these, like during like garage sale, like we got used a couple years ago. We got used PS2, and on the garage sale, I got Sims Busting Out. I have not played any like console games. I'm not a console player. Like I got PC when I was 8, and it is my only system that I've ever played. You know, so yeah. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is great. This is great. Oh my god! This is absolutely amazing. Like, yeah, I am a sucker for science stuff. Like, I'm a sucker for like, you know, for science stuff. Like, even right now, I got a comic. It came for me. It came for me. Okay, I will gush about this. Like, there's no way I will finish this page in 40 minutes. Like, no way. I will just do this tomorrow. I need to gush about it. Uh, this is Emily Ree's comic. I love her. Like, I follow her for years and I support every freaking project she did. This is a comic. You know, she was putting it on Instagram. Like, yeah, so this is why the square format. And yeah, and I am a sucker for for science stuff. You know, speaking of science stuff, yay! Thank you for the supporting the Kickstarter. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, oh my god! But to think, like, I'm kind of scared coming to the US. First off, right now, because I heard the story about one UK artist who came and who helped around her rented apartment that she was like renting here, and someone said, like, you know, reported her to ICE, and she was in the detention center just for like because she was like illegally working on a tourist visa, and I'm so scared that someone will be like, oh, this Polish woman, she must be working. So I'm so scared to come, like, even with my art to like give gifts or something like this, because someone will be reporting me. And I have friends in the US. I want to see them IRL, like at least like once in my lifetime. But given the fact that like it costs so much money, like to the US, I am so like paranoid that I will be on my tourist visa and someone will be like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like the face of this girl. I will report her. I'm so scared about this. Yeah, yeah. Washington. Washington is on the West Coast, right? Washington is where the Seattle is, right? Actually, fun fact. Climate-wise, apparently, Seattle and Vancouver are the closest, like, climate-wise to Poland. And when I realized this, how much the US is skewed, like, down south more, is, skewed in the south compared to Europe, like it like blew my mind. I was like, what do you mean? You never see snow, you know? Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my god. So yeah, and when during the Vancouver Winter Games, it was like there was a promotion here. There was like a promotional event of one of the like beer company here. That was like, hey, let's come to this place in Poland for this particular like for this particular fun area. Usually during like big events, like clubs, pubs, and sometimes cities, seclude a fun areas and they put a telebeam, and show the games here, so everybody like can like congregate in and like cheer up on the sportsmen like in a communal way, you know. So this brand of beer, if I recall correctly, it was a brand of beer, was like, hey, let's go to this particular city and this particular fun area sponsored by us. Because this particular city is on the same latitude. No, longitude as Vancouver. And I was like, you mean? And this city was somewhere in the southern of Poland. And I was like listening to this and be like, wait, then you mean that Canada and Poland are on roughly the same latitudes, geographical latitudes? The Canada, there is like famously and stereotypically cold, snowy all the time, is on the same latitude as Poland. And we in Poland experience all the 4 seasons. Like, right now there is like 2 degrees Celsius outside. We had our first snow, but it melted away. I'm hoping for snow this Christmas. Like, I am counting on the snow. I love snow. Yeah. So yeah, there's like single digits in Celsius outside right now. And you're telling me we have the same climate as Canada. as the forever cold, bear-ridden Canada. Polanda. yeah. Pretty much. Like, we have the same colors on the flag. Like, it's easy to make a Polish flag out of, like, Canadian flag if you rotate it and zoom it enough. There is a meme where you like deep fry and enlarge and deep fry and enlarge any picture so much that it becomes a Polish flag. And it's the proof that Polish are everywhere. Canaland. No, Canaland sounds like a very bad theme park. Imagine a theme park where there is like only sewer. This is what Canaland sounds to me. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, comic. Try to draw comic. Oh my god. Yeah. But yeah, I love like the science stuff. I hope, because there is a convention here in my city for fantasy creators, and some of my webcomic author friends will be there, and I want to visit them. For the convention, and also be like, hey, I bought this earlier from you, could you sign it? But no, I actually hope to like, through my own means, not crowdfund necessarily, but through my own means, print like 100, example, 100 like volumes of my comic, like 100 items of volume 1, okay, and to actually have my comic printed. Like, this is like one of my dreams, like since I've discovered like manga and like more like teen oriented and adult oriented comics when I was 16. Like, I wanted to do this. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing medium. Like, why didn't I know that comics don't have to be like only like Disney comics with like, Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, or like superhero comics, or even like fantasy magical girl comic, like witch, you know. Like it was like the whole like new world opened before me, and I was like, oh my god, you can actually do a comic that is like not about freaking fighting. Like this was like so. So I like eye opening. So I wished to actually like have my stuff like at conventions, panel to be on a panel, to have like people say, oh, I like your stuff, like, and wanting like and wanting, you know, and resonating with what I have to what I'm, you know, saying, presenting, and what I'm, you know, putting out. So yeah. But until then, I need to work on chapter 4 because I plan to actually like start preparing this stuff to print after chapter 4 is finished, which I count will have a volume of around 200 pages. Let me check like how thick it will be. How many pages are actually in this comic? It should be around like 120. So 120 is around this thick. It's hard for me to right now pinpoint how much would be 200 pages. Oh, thank you. Like, I have people who also believe in me and say that my story is important, my comic is important, my comic is needed, you know. You know, which is like hard to do, like to, which is like something that is needed to hear. Well, especially when you see a lot of artists who you think are putting less work, or have artists who have like team, you know, or who are doing this as a day job and they can allocate a lot of time to their craft and their comic. And you know, it's hard also to think about it when you see artists that are more popular than you, who you will never like ever like be get on the same level as them. You know, like evolves of an artist, you know, evolves of a comic artist in a very like niche like genre. In the hellscape that is social media today, in the hellscape there are webcomic hosting platforms today, because we all know how great Webtoon is with promoting their canvas stories and with treating their originals creators. Uh, you know, mm, so yeah, so given all of these, when someone says that uh, I'm waiting for your comic, I'm waiting for the next update, I like your comic, I resonate with it, like this is needed, this is like you know, relatable, especially when Polish people say it to me, like I wasn't planning of actually like translating like putting my comics in Polish, but here we are. Multi, you know, having bilingual. This is what being bilingual, uh, you know, perks of being bilingual. You can be your own translator. Um, but yeah, but this is like, you know, important, and I need to remember that there are people who are are waiting for my comic, who like my comic, who want to see the end of my comic. Not only me, I want to see the end of my comic. Like, I do want to see the end of my comic because it's a part of the bigger thing. This is the prequel. This is only the prequel. And I worked 5 years on it already. Over 5 years, almost 6. So yeah. So yeah, I need to remind myself because sometimes my brain is very mean to me. Uh, Sometimes my brain is very mean to me, and sometimes all the situation with AI art too, where people are like, "Oh, herder, I am a comic artist. Like, look at this," and they like put all their like AI garbage that is absolutely unreadable and absolutely like that is absolutely unreadable and absolutely um um yeah, just unreadable, hard to perceive, and hard to perceive. Like, characters change their appearance with every panel. The setting is flip flopping. The lettering is a mess. Yes, the absolute AI freaking slop, AI poop. The what is a good like one that I heard like today? The Chartist. Yeah, because they absolutely like, you know, sometimes we artists like that self-deprecate ourselves and be like, oh my god, this is such a shitty doodle, like I shot this doodle. Like, no, this is still better than AI slop. So yeah, so the Chartist, the AI artist. Like, how could you like claim to like created something? Like, I understand that like I have a lot of ideas. I like have lots of concepts. I write them down. Like, I have stuff from my high school of all of the concepts and like ideas that I came up with. Like, so I understand that someone wants to create something, but what they see in their like imagination does not fit what they can do manually. I understand this pain. This is the pain like artists on every level like face, because we like, unless you have aphantasia, we like to see in our minds the effect of stuff. We know how to do this, but sometimes our bodies and our muscle memory is not trained yet to do this. And we feel frustrated, and I understand this frustration, but this is not a reason to actually use a freaking, I don't even know the names of this stuff, ChatGPT, Midjourney, and I don't know what else, to generate stuff that wouldn't be here if thousands of people, thousands of other artists before you actually like thousands of people before you who, without recompensation, had their ideas stolen to be trained by AI. If they like went over that hurdle, because every artist ever had this hurdle, that they had the great grandiose idea, but they had no means, either monetarily or physically, to execute it. But guess what? You can pay an artist. Guess what? You can be actually a word builder. You can write. I know it will suck at first, but it will suck less the more you do this. I know, because let me tell you, the plot I wrote in this because the plot I wrote in this very notebook. This is the notebook that I marked as 2010 to 2012. I had it when I was in high school. The plot here, I written here, this is like the mad woman. Like, these are the ramblings of an absolutely mad, unwell woman. Well, girl at this time. But yeah, snippets of dialogues and stuff. And some of this stuff is so freaking like horrendous. Well, first off, it's messy. I try to make sense of this mess for the archival purposes because I've lost way too many like of my own like old artwork, and I don't want to lose it. So yeah, for archival purposes, but yeah. But some of this stuff is terrible and show the mindset of my high school stuff. So is it great? Is it absolutely great? Like, not like I put X's around when I was like, nah, this won't work it, you know. But guess what? Afterwards, I got another notebook marked version 4. This one, I thought it would be the last version. Look how mad, how freaking mad all of this is. But yeah, but I kept going because I loved my characters. I loved my characters. I was seeing in my mind how they move, how they behave, what they are talking about. I wanted to make this happen. And I wanted to make this happen since 2009. And even before. Since 2007, 8, when I wanted to make Sims Machinimas, when I wanted to make an illustrated book, when I wanted to make a real prose, when I wanted to make a comic, like yeah. I think that AI in general is good as a tool, like as a purely algorithmic tool, like, but not for creative, not for creative purposes. Like, I draw the line at creative purposes. Like I know it can be used like to for some medical stuff, for some algorithms, you know. I understand, like, there is AI there is like AI and algorithms everywhere. Where I draw the line is the generative AI, not the AI that answers you the question, not the search engine, not the text search, you know, function. The generative one that I feel like I have not met a model that was made with only public domain stuff. So yeah. Oh, this was around. Yeah. This would be fun to freaking edit in 5 years. Yeah. But yeah, the thing is, I understand that people are frustrated and people want to see stuff they make, see stuff, and they want to feel accomplished, that they make something, and are frustrated where their skill level is not where they want to be. So yeah, but yeah. I listen, I am not that much worth the money. I am not that much worth the money. I don't know. Again, as I said, these are like the ramblings right now of a absolutely mad woman. I am even like, oh my god, I am like, at my job. I literally, oh my god, I literally have a keychain with the icon. There's an artist who makes in Poland who makes the uh, makes themes like related merch, and they have a keychain, acrylic keychain with like this icon of two people, like with this icon of getting a minus relationship with another theme in the themes, you know. So yeah, so I laughed like this is literally like, you know, me when someone I respect says they use every chat GPT for everything. And I am so mad because even at my workplace, like I got like, you know, everybody is so like enthusiastic about AI, and I already told my boss my like things about like, oh, using the copyrighted content for the for you know AI generation, and everybody is like so enthusiastic about ChatGPT, and I am like literally like clenching my fingers to, and not use this thing. And everybody else feels like, oh, I asked ChatGPT for this. Oh, I coded with ChatGPT, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm losing respect, like for my coworkers with every freaking day. Like literally, the minuses are popping over my head because I get when someone says like, oh, I bounce ideas with ChatGPT when ChatGPT is the biggest yes man that ever like existed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But don't get me wrong. Like I have like in the age of the internet, there is like the previous the internet like from a couple years ago. Like there are a lot of like, you know, writing prompts generator for when you need like an ideas for creative writing, and there is like someone compiled a database of like lots of stuff, and this is something to, you know, fill your creative juices. Like I am not a stranger for like any like randomizers and generator, and they have like a database somewhere and something for the RNG to pull from somewhere, you know. And for sure there is a generator for writing uncomfortable emails as per my previous email. Oh my god, I hate writing official emails. And I sometimes have to do this for my, uh, you know, at my job. Uh, okay, Nest here actually needs to also be up more. Like, oh, which reminds me, I would probably need to fix the bubble placement, make it more vertical. But this is a problem for the future, Nina. Probably tomorrow. Probably the Nina for the Nina of tomorrow. No, 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 not love, Nina. Kind regards. Mm-hmm. Which is funny because you know what? Sometimes we have users from outside Poland, and I actually have to write kind regards and these like official sounding responses in like English. So yeah, so kind regards. Kind regrets. Oh my god. Listen, probably someone had an autocorrect mishap like that. Let me turn this off for a moment and fix the proportions a bit. And the facial expression, because I realized this is not the facial expression he should have. He should be like absolutely like done with. I think he's dead. I will just copy paste from this panel. This is the sketch, remember. I will be lining it. Yeah, apply for a moment. So he's dead, should be. I'll actually make him like at the same, or at least a very similar angle as here. Okay. Merge these two layers. Yeah. Okay. Now this sucker. Oh, time to stretch. Have I stretched today? I don't know. Oh my god, it's almost 10 p.m. Oh my god, time flies when you don't. Time flies when you don't like follow the topic of the stream. Oh my god, also, let me tell you something. People who do closed captioning for YouTube videos, oh my god, they deserve a freaking, uh, medal. Oh my god, I added closed captioning to the tutorial and I decided, let me check the other tutorials we put on, put for our website on, our YouTube channel and stuff. And a lot of them are not done. The person who was taking care of those tutorials before me was not doing most of them. And sometimes they're like, they are like not super proper. Sometimes the capitalization is off. There is like no punctuation, and it's not great when you want to, have those captions then like auto translated and stuff. Um, so I decided to, you know what, I have to go like and stay overtime for a while. Before end of the year, I need to work overtime for a bit. So I thought, hey, let me actually like sort out these closed captions. Oh my god, it takes so much time. It takes so much time, and our videos are not long. They are like at most like 12 minutes long. And like some of the closed captioning is like was written but it was in wrong places, like started like, or the sentences were divided in a weird places. And so yeah, so I decided to actually like take it up on myself and go over our like 30ish video, from my workplace. And actually, since I've already got the passes for the YouTube channel at my workplace, let me just edit those and add the closed captioning, the proper closed captioning, And it takes such a long while. It takes at least like 3 times the actual length of the video if the captions were already like in some sort of way fair. If they were not, it's like that much longer to actually like to actually like to actually put. But no, bees, don't say you're distracting. Like for me, the best streams are when I'm actually like, talking out of my butt. When I just, talking and rambling and like, coming with having an interaction. Like for me, this is like, for me, these are like the best streams. Okay, this hand is a little bit too short. I need this forearm is a little bit too short. I need to extend it at least here. Yeah. And here he will have a very like familiar, for people who read chapter 4 already, he will have a very familiar like you know, piece of paper. I think, yeah, let me quickly jot down what his mom here is like. Yeah, I need to also. Okay, so his mom is still here. I need to remember that. I think I will not show her face here because it will be too distracting if there will be one element, one important element as character face just peeking in here. Here it is needed because his dad is like leaning like, what, mate? Like you're doing what? Here. Oh, clenching. Yeah. We'll clench the paper here. Okay, but oh my god, okay, let me save. Yeah, it's already 10 p.m. my time, so it's time for me to end the stream. Oh my god, it was fun. It was absolutely fun. Like I like just being like unapologetically like rambling. So yeah, so thank you all so much for coming to the stream. Thank you for watching, chatting, lurking, and spending some time with me. And yeah, next stream on Thursday. It will be. Let me quickly check. It will be traditional art time. Traditional art time. It means I will be. I will be in this sketchbook. In this sketchbook, actually, I have like a couple of like holiday themed, you know, doodles. Let me make me bigger. Like holiday themed doodles, and I want to try and actually use acrylic markers I bought like earlier, and yeah, so I will be trying this. So yeah, so on 4th there will be traditional art stream. On the 9th, on Tuesday the 9th, it will be Minecraft. I don't know what I will be doing. I will be doing something. Maybe I will visit the Pale Forest. Oh my god, yes, I should visit the Pale Forest. And on 11th, it will be crafting. And I want to try and at least make the base for the... I have an idea. Because yes, I want to make a nutcracker, you know, from the Barbie and the Nutcracker, using the these crappy wooden mannequins. I still want to turn it into the Nutcracker from the, you know, the Nutcracker prince from Barbie and the Nutcracker, because oh my god, this is the superior version of the prince, let's be honest. But yeah, but I want to try and actually use this, like my air dry clay, and do the... I came up with the idea because I got myself a very mini figurine of a gingerbread doghouse. And I was like, okay, it's very small. I want something a little bit bigger, you know? And I was thinking, what if I made a gingerbread commie block? I think it would look so great. I've never seen a gingerbread commie block. Like, usually gingerbread houses are like this, like regular, you know, houses with, you know, slanted roofs, you know, and not commie blocks. Nothing like, not from the, nothing like brutalist. So either it will be a commie block or the cube house, which is the type of house that was very popular in Poland, like from the 60s, like single family house that was very popular in Poland since like the 60s. It is also like super brutalist, super super like cube-like, and like it reminds me of like these like aesthetics of like small town Polish town, because they were littered everywhere. So yeah, so I will try to do this next Thursday. I think it will be fun. Yeah. So thank you once again for coming. Thank you for watching, chatting, lurking, and spending some time with me. I hope you will stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next stream. So goodbye.